Hi, my name is Sophia Nelson. I am 15 years old. It is November 14th, 2018, and I'm speaking with my mom, Kelley Nelson. We are recording this interview in San Luis Obispo, California. What made you want to adopt rather than have your own biological children?
Well, I actually didn't have a preference as to, I never really thought I would want to do this or I would want to do that, but we just happened to have a family member who was adopted when I was a child, and I just always thought that was just kind of an amazing thing, and I could see myself doing that one day when I was a grown up, and so it just kind of worked out that way. It was just kind of meant to be. I could have done it either way, and I really honestly didn't care if it was biological or, a child is a child. And we did try to have a biological child, and it wasn't really meant to be. We could have kept trying, but I really didn't want to, because I just thought that it was meant to be for us to adopt. So we really didn't try that hard anymore because we decided to go with adoption.
Do you regret not having biological children?
I don't, other than maybe curiosity about, what would they look like? Would they have my nose, the big bump on it? Just kind of a curiosity thing, but honestly, I never have regretted it, and I personally, it didn't look like all that fun going through all that stuff anyway. So, no, I think we did the best thing for us and our family, and it worked out better than we could have ever imagined.
Have you ever received any negative or weird comments about adopted?
Nothing really negative or unkind, just kind of sometimes, frankly, some kind of stupid questions that we would get. Like, or people just maybe asking personal questions that I wouldn't have minded if maybe I knew them, but every now and then somebody would ask kind of a personal question. Like I think we were at the gym one time and some lady asked if you were adopted, is your father Chinese? I don't know, just weird questions. People are just kind of curious.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mind answering questions, and if they're not, I would never answer a rude question, or if I feel comfortable with it, but never anything really mean or rude, I don't think.
What did you feel the first time you saw me?
I thought you were the cutest, sweetest little baby ever, of course. And so did Dad. She was just smiling, and the only baby smiling, everybody else was crying, all the other babies, and so I thought that was probably good. And it was just the most amazing experience ever. I'm glad we have it on film. And I don't know, it was kind of analogous to like childbirth for somebody who adopts, because it's like the first time you see your baby, and the happiest moment of my life.
You didn't have to go through a bunch of pain.
Not physical pain. But it did take 2 whole years, just about, and a lot of hoops to jump through, and an amazing, but it was worth it by far.
Were you anxious or nervous about becoming a mom?
Definitely yes. I never really thought I would be a parent when I was a kid and a young adult, because I was too afraid, because I thought I didn't have a good experience, and my siblings didn't have good experiences because my parents were young and didn't know what they were doing half the time. And a lot of marriages. Well, how many marriages altogether? Something like 6 or 7 marriages between my parents. So I just thought, I don't want to put somebody through that, and I didn't have a lot of confidence. But But look, it worked out, right?
Yay!
Who would have guessed? It worked out perfect.
What was I like as a child?
You were very precocious, very independent, super independent, so much fun. You're still that way. Just love playing with other kids, and Loved going out to eat all the time as much as possible, and you would always have noodles with butter on them. But no, you're just a happy baby. Very, very, very independent to the point of
irritation.
Sometimes, yes. But that's good. It's good, especially if you're a girl in this world. You gotta be persistent, and you have to be independent. So that's a good thing. I have to remind myself.
Do you see similarities between my younger self and me now?
Well, you're still extremely strong-willed and very independent, but you still like to give lots of hugs and kisses, and so that's good. Yeah, I see a lot of. You're just bigger now.
I'm just bigger.
You're a lot.
Am I though?
Well, you are. You're pretty tall. I mean, you're not compared to Dad and I, but I still think you might grow. So don't give up hope.
Do you have any advice for me growing up?
Well, you know, I'm always giving you advice.
Yeah, I have a quote book of you.
Don't go there. My advice is just follow your dreams and follow your heart, and don't be afraid to try new things, because you'll surprise yourself and get to do things that maybe you wouldn't normally get to do if you weren't just a little bit braver, and just give it a shot, and don't spend time with people who you really don't like or who aren't good to you. Never be with a guy who doesn't treat you well. Always be by yourself as opposed to being with somebody else who doesn't treat you well. But mainly, don't forget to have fun while you're working really hard, and take time for yourself. Take care of yourself.
How did you feel when you found out that I had to interview you, or that I wanted to interview you?
Well, it didn't bother me really. I thought it would be kind of cool, because it's something that you could have for a long, and keep always. I interviewed my grandmother, and I thought it was really, really a neat thing to do, and it's just something you would always have. And I don't know. I learned stuff about my grandmother that I never knew. So I don't know if you learned anything about me, because we have a pretty good relationship and we're always sharing stuff. But I don't know. Did you learn anything about me?
No, not really.
See? Well, I won't tell you all my secrets.
Thank you for letting me interview you.
You're welcome. $10.